Hi guys, hope you're all well. Welcome back to my channel and to this 30-minute full body yoga flow that's perfect for beginners, all levels, and anybody that's just looking for a full body yoga flow to just settle into the mind and into the body and feel good. So when you are ready, find any comfortable seated position in the middle of your mat. We're going to take the palms to the knees, palms facing up. We're just going to allow the eyes to either gaze to the floor or close the eyes as we bring some awareness to the breath, breathing in and out of the nose. And just making the breath nice and slow, long and full. Inhale. Exhale. And just settling into the body. And just being mindful for these first few minutes before we go to the practice. Breathing in through the nose all the way down to the belly button, really expand the belly out. And as you exhale, squeeze the ribs all the way in. Inhale, feel the belly expand. Exhale, feel it fall. Breathing into the rib cage. Exhale, release. And when you're ready, on your next exhale, slowly blinking the eyes open. Namaste. We're going to start off just warming up the limbs a little bit. So we're just going to create some circles, seated circles. So we're kind of pushing the chest forward as we come forward and then rounding the back as we pull back and round. Nice big circles. Let's see if we can connect the breath here. So inhale, push forward. Exhale, round back. Do one more this way. Then we're going to change direction. If it helps, you can close the eyes. Just allows you to connect more to the breath and really feel into this movement. And coming back to center, we're going to take a big breath in. As we exhale, we're going to drop the left palm to the mat and we're going to side stretch all the way over. You can either stay up high or come down onto the elbow, but be sure that you're not collapsing the chest. We're going to open up and gazing up to the sky. Breathe all the way into the ribs. We're going to inhale back through center and exhale over to the other side. Remembering to breathe, don't hold the breath. The breath gives you energy. We're going to inhale, push up. And exhale, release, dropping the arms down. We're going to just start rolling the shoulders back, up and away from the ears. And then let's go forwards. And relax. Come and find yourself in a tabletop position. Knees just below the hips and wrists just below the shoulders. We're going to do a few rounds of cat-cow here. So inhale, drop in the belly, lift in the chest. Gazing forward. Exhale, round in the spine, pushing the back all the way away from the floor. Inhale, dropping down to cow. Exhale, pushing up into cat. And just flow through the two nicely with your own breath at your own pace. Go for one more round. And then find yourself in a neutral spine. We're going to go for down dog, so tucking the toes, sending the hips high, coming into your first downward facing dog. So feel free here to walk the dog, pedaling the feet, whatever feels good for you. Maybe you want to sway side to side, play around with it, see what feels good, lifting the legs, rolling forward to plank and back to down dog. Whatever you need in this moment. Being mindful to connect to the breath. Keep breathing in and out through the nose. And then when you're ready, we're going to send the right leg high. Inhale, three-leg dog. Exhale, step that foot forward. Inhale, coming up to high lunge. We're going to cactus the arms. So we're going to inhale. Exhale, cactus the arms. Push the chest forward. Imagine that you've got something shiny to show. Inhale. Exhale, cactus. Two more like this. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Then dropping the back foot down and coming into warrior two. Bending into the right knee, gazing over that right palm. Maybe creating a bit of movement if that feels good for you in the hips. Inhale. Exhale, sink that little bit deeper. One more breath. And then exhale, taking both hands down to the mat, stepping back to downward facing dog. Nice. Reconnecting to the breath here before we go onto the left side. On that next in-breath, we're going to send that left leg high, three-leg dog. When you're ready, stepping forward, coming into high lunge as you inhale, arms up. And exhale, sink into that left knee. High on them back tip toes, gazing forward. Hold it here. We're going to inhale, exhale, cactus. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale, cactus. 2 more. Inhale. Exhale. Last one. Exhale. Inhale. And on the exhale, we're going to come to warrior 2, this time on the left side. So I'm bending into that left knee, making sure that the back foot is parallel to the back of the mat. Gazing over that left arm, nice and strong. Breathe here. One more breath. And then exhale, take both palms down to the mat. We're going to step back into high plank this time. And when you're here, either knee, chest, chin, or pushing down through chaturanga. Inhale, upward facing dog. And exhale, push back, down dog. Nice. Feel the thighs warming up. Good job. Next, we're going to go to a triangle pose. So inhale, right leg high. Exhale, step forward. Dropping that back heel down. We're going to come up into that warrior 2. From warrior 2, we're going to straighten that front leg. We're going to pull the body forward, tilting from the hips. And then we're going to drop that right hand down to the right ankle. Left arm stays nice and high, gazing up into the sky. If you can sink all the way down to the mat, that's beautiful. If you want to stay up a little bit higher, that's beautiful too. Find whichever position feels good for you. Breathe. Inhale. And then exhale, coming back up. And then taking both palms down to the mat. Downward facing dog. Nice. We're going to do exactly the same thing on the opposite side. So when you're ready, left leg high, inhale. Exhale, step through, warrior 2. Dropping the back heel down and coming up. Gazing over that left hand. Then when you're ready, straighten the left leg, tilting from the pelvis, reach forward, and then reaching down to that left ankle. And gazing up to the right arm, triangle pose. Breathe here and hold. Slow down that breath. One more breath. And then bending the knee, coming back to warrior 2. Then taking the palms down, stepping back to high plank. We're going to flow, so knee, chest, chin, or chaturanga. Inhale, upward facing dog. Knees off the floor completely, if that's good for you. Exhale, downward facing dog. We're going to drop the knees, sending them out wide, toes together, extend to child's pose. Taking a moment to just breathe here, reconnect to that breath, slowing it down. Nice full breaths in and out through the nose, slowing that heart rate down. Then when you're ready, slowly pushing up, coming to a tabletop. When you're here, we're going to send that right leg back, straighten the leg, pointing the toes. I'm going to test the balance here and go for bird dog, so left arm forward, straight line all the way from the fingertips to the toes. Hold it here. Hold and balance, breathe in. For one more breath. And release, bringing it back down to the mat. Wiggle out the hips if you need it before we go the other side. So when you're ready, left leg goes back, straight, point the toes. And then we're going to send that right arm forward. Reach in for something, really reach in forward. Straight spine all the way. Hold and breathe. And release, drop them down, wiggle out the hips, if that feels good for you. We're going to crawl the palms forward, keeping the knees and hips where they are. Come into puppy pose, so sinking the chest all the way down to the mat. Chest and chin come all the way down, as far as you can go. And we're just breathing here for a few breaths. And then slowly pushing yourself up, dropping the belly down to the mat. Arms stay straight. We're in seal pose, so we're gazing forward here. Feeling a nice stretch in that lower back, but not causing any pain. And gently taking the gaze over the left shoulder. And then over the right shoulder. We're going straight. Dropping chin to chest. And then coming down onto the elbows. And down onto, resting our cheek on the back of the hands. And just here for 2 breaths. We're going to take the hands now and beside the mat, just outside of the mat. And we're going to go for Cobra rolls. So starting with the forehead on the mat. We're going to use our arms to push ourselves up as we inhale. And then we're going to exhale, drop all the way down. Forehead comes down last. Inhale, push up. Exhale down. Flow in between the two with your own breath. And on your last exhale, just releasing all the way down. Bringing both palms under the shoulders this time. Pushing all the way up to upward facing dog. And then coming into downward facing dog, tucking the toes, hips high, all the way back. Nice. And just taking a breath here. Then when you're ready, we're going to step to the top of the mat behind the hands. And we're going to keep the knees bent and go for ragdoll, so holding on the opposite elbow and just gently swaying from side to side here. Releasing the arms down. Inhale to halfway lift, flat back. Exhale, fold it down. Chin to chest. Let's roll up. Inhale. Exhale, hands to heart center. And just take a breath here with the palms beside the body. And we're going to come to sitting in the middle of the mat with crossed legs, if that's good for you. If not, you can use bent knees, sitting on the heels, whatever you feel the most comfortable. And when you're here, we're going to go spinal twist. So right hand to left knee, left hand goes behind. We're going to inhale, straight spine. And then exhale, slowly twisting over to the left side. Making sure you can still breathe. If you can't, you've gone too far. Keeping the spine nice and straight. And release, coming back through center. Let's go the other side. Inhale, straight spine. Exhale, twist. And release. Nice. Turn to the length of your mat and take the hands behind the thighs and just slowly roll all the way down. Come into lay on your back. Bringing both knees into the chest. Gently just rocking from side to side, giving the lower back a nice massage here. Then when you're ready, take both knees out towards the armpits, release the feet up to the sky and just take a hold of either the big toe, the outside of the foot or the inside of the foot, wherever feels good for you in Happy Baby. Feel free to rock side to side. Maybe you want to bend the knees and extend, whatever feels good. Then wherever you are, bring the knees back together. We're going to extend both legs up into the sky, waterfall. So keeping the legs nice and straight if you can. If you need to bend them slightly, that's fine too. Feel free to play around with the ankles, maybe rotating the ankles, maybe pointing and flexing the feet. Stretching out the ankles, the toes and the feet. And then if a shoulder stand is within your practice, let's go for it. If you're happy here, feel free to stay here. So those of you who want to go for a shoulder stand, we're going to tuck the shoulders under slightly, roll the hips up high, and then take the hands to support the lower back, coming into shoulder stand. And then gently releasing all the way back down. Hugging the knees into the chest one last time. Really squeeze it and wrapping the arms around the knees. Squeeze the knees into the chest. Then when you're ready, just extending the legs and arms down to the mat. Coming into our final pose, the favorite, the best resting pose, which is Savasana. Keeping the palms facing up to receive. And just let the body feel nice and heavy. Relaxing the eyes. Releasing any tension from the eyebrows, the forehead, and the jaw. And just completely let go and allow the body to relax for the next few minutes. Gently bringing some awareness back into the body, wriggling the fingertips and the toes. And when you're ready, just gently twisting over to the left side of the body. And pressing into the mat to push yourself up, keeping the eyes closed. Find yourself in any comfortable seated position in the middle of the mat. And just keeping the eyes closed, resting the palms facing up on the knees. And whilst you have these next 20 seconds, I want you to just think about one thing in your life that you are truly, truly grateful for. On the next breath, we're going to inhale, take the arms up into the sky. Palms to touch. Exhale, hands to heart center. Gently opening the eyes. Namaste. I'm truly, truly grateful for every single person who decided to watch this video, flow with me. I hope you feel amazing and I hope you have a wonderful rest of your day. If you'd like to see more videos like this one, feel free to subscribe. Let me know what you want to see, and I'll see you next time. Bye bye.